What's up, guys? It's PTW here. Ri- as of time of recording, it's 11:50. Uh, just got done with the Warriors Celtics game five. Warriors come up big in a 104-94 win against the Boston Celtics to go up 3-2 in the series. Just a amazing game from Andrew Wiggins. We'll get more into that. And not a great shooting night from Steph, which is kind of scary that they won by 10 without him. He went what 0 of 9 from 3, which is very odd of him. I don't think went he's ever had a non three-pointer in a playoff game. I think last time he had no three-pointers in a game was I believe in 2018. So that's interesting. Uh, so I guess we could get into this. Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins is such a important player with this team. He has offense, defense, and he's just all around great player for the Warriors. Without him, they are not in this position. Without him, they're probably not in the finals. They probably lose in the second round to Memphis. So that's that's what I believe that when I mean he's gonna get a huge contract this summer. It probably won't. I mean, probably it depends what they want to do with Looney. So because I think their money situation is a little tight, and so Wiggins with 26, 13, and 2, clutch points. Uh, he was Andrew Wiggins was, if I could find his name, 12 of 23. Great shooting night for him, but he was 0 6 from 3. Not a big three-pointer, 3-point shooter, but just a great game by him. I mean, Klay Thompson also pitched in well. He had some huge threes to basically seal the deal in the late stages of the fourth quarter. And one thing I might add, Draymond Green should not be. I mean, I don't want to say not be playing because he's a great player, but he should not be playing 35 minutes a game. I mean, without him fouling out, he probably plays, I don't know, closer to 40 minutes because they probably have him the rest of the fourth. But his defense is important to the team, which is understandable. But I think a perfect lineup for the Warriors would be have Steph, Klay, Wiggins, and Otto Porter Jr. and Kevon Looney because they need that big presence. Because earlier when the game started, especially last game, they just fed it to Robert Williams the whole time in the post, so he ate up freaking Otto Porter Jr. So I think Game 6 will probably. I like to think we'll have Kevon Looney in just to contain Robert Williams because he's going to probably do the same thing. Okay, now we go to Tatum, 26, 10, and 4. Uh, who I believe is the best player on the Celtics, even though some people, I mean, if the Celtics come out and win two straight and win the finals in game seven, Jaylen Brown probably wins it unless Tatum goes nuclear in those last two games because Jaylen Brown's just been the better player during the finals. But Tatum did all he can. I tweeted few hours before the game that if Tatum doesn't get to 35 plus points, they won't win the game, and that turned out to be the right call. I mean, Tatum is a weird player. Like his his when he shoots the ball, like you don't know if it's going in or not. I mean, sometimes it's awesome. Like his form, I think, is probably one of the best in the NBA. But he needs better players. I mean, not better players around him, just better like people around him, I guess. Because Jaylen Brown, 0-5 from he had not a good shooting performance, 5 of 18. Uh, who else? Marcus Smart was okay at 20 points. Al Horford, I don't think was good. Yeah, Al Horford had not a good game. Shot the ball 6 times, uh, 9 points. Not a good game for him. Uh, now we get into who I think will win Game 6. Before the finals, I had Warriors in 6. I predicted that they were going to flip flop and the Warriors would win 2 straight, and it's kind of looking like that because this is the first time that the Celtics have lost 2 straight games in the playoffs in the playoffs. So that's an important stat because do I think they lose 3 straight games? Maybe. Do I think if they win Game 6, do I think they will win Game 7? No, I don't think they're that mature yet. They're a very, very young team. I mean, they'll be great later down the road. But I have these plus minuses that I want to talk about that I wrote down before the game. So maybe they changed after Game 5, but this was after Game 4. I just have the plus minuses because I want to see like how the player affects the team. So Draymond Green has a -2. Wiggins was a +3. Kevon Looney +9. Curry +3. Thompson -2.5. It I don't know. Kevon Looney, I think he's very underrated. I mean he shouldn't have won conference final MVP, but I'm sure he could have came second. Him and Steph could have shared it. So that was it for them. And then the starters for Boston for plus minuses: Tatum -1.5, Al Horford -2.5, Jaylen Brown 4.8. Robert Williams is actually the leader at 5, and Marcus Smart is at -3. So that is all I really have because I just wanted to check the final stats. This is just a review of Game 5 and how I thought of the game. I think Warriors played great. They always play great at home. They're, I believe, 11-1 at home now, so that's it's a good deal for them. And now we'll wait till Thursday for Game 6 in Boston. My prediction: Warriors take Game 6. They win the finals. If not, I mean, I want the game to go. I think a finals Game 7 would be crazy, but I do think the Warriors either way probably win the finals. And I hope we see a important Game 6 because I think both the teams could battle it out. So that's all I have for my review of Game 5. Thank you.